Good morning. I want to call this Revisiting Simple Vintage Indigo Garden. And I purchased this on Peachy Cheap, and you received 5 pieces of paper. I've used a half of one. I didn't realize that that's all I've used. Okay, but anyhow, I've only got 4.5 pieces of paper left, basically. And you know, it's double-sided. I kind of have up the sides that I'm thinking about. But anyhow, I think I've maybe used one thing out of here, maybe 2. I used, I think, a couple things out of this, and I know one of them I used on something else, and I've used a couple things out of maybe both of these, I think, and I've used some of the brads, but for something else. So I know Janet had shown that she found it hard. She had the whole collection, but she finds it hard to work with. And I know when I did this, I found it hard to work with because it's like everything was busy. And now I only had the 5 pieces, but still everything's basically busy. And I could have used this, but I love this. So, you know, it's like, and I don't really care for this just because the way the leaves are, but I could cut them apart if I wanted to, but I thought I could use these. I kind of like those a lot. And I could maybe, you know, I'd like to use these. So, I mean, you have a lot of the cut aparts where maybe I would cut this and maybe use half of this, but I'd be just happy to cut it apart and use all the little butterflies. So, you know, maybe I would just use what I like out of here and then maybe cut butterflies out of the rest of it. And this one here, I like this like it is. This is kind of repetitious, but I don't know, I really love it. I love the colors. I mean, it's like the yellow and the green are just so pretty together, just like perfect colors together. And then this one here, I kind of like both sides of it. So again, I could cut it in half like I did the last piece, maybe this way, or maybe use the top of, I don't know. But I really like that on both sides. So I mean, and this one on both sides. So I could cut them strategically so I could use a little bit of both of them. So just like this one where this is the only paper I used, and then I brought this for my stash, which I know was a Creative Memories because of the size of it. And then I went to my scraps and found this, which I thought looked really good with the butterflies. And I still have this much of that left. So what I'm thinking is I want to take and kind of make kits from it, and by bringing in some other colors. Like, I think this is, what was I thinking I really liked with this? Maybe this. And was there anything else I liked with that? I really like that together. So maybe I would use that. And so, and then I could cut this in half, use part of this, and maybe with the other part of this, maybe I would use, I don't know, this yellow maybe. I mean, I could like that together. Oh yeah, that looks really pretty together. So I could use that with that. So I'm gonna put this together and figure it's 2 pages, because I'm gonna use this as 1 page and then this as 1 page. And then I could always bring in, you know, I've got lots of embellishments. So then I just kind of pulled out things that I thought I would like. One of the things Let's see, this here, I had bought that a while back, and it's like the color looks just right with this. So I'm sure that I could mix something with it. Maybe even that. What are these again? See, it looks very close to that. So I'm sure I could bring, well, I mean, if I had to, I could just use the embellishments on this because I have so many embellishments. Or use some of these pieces. It's like, I really like that with it. I think I really like that purpley color with it. Like, kind of like what they have here. You know, they have that purpley color. So this is something maybe I would even use a few of these and cut it apart. So I'm gonna put this with it, and since I want to pull in that purpley, I want to call it a purple, it's kind of like a bluish purple. I could pull that in with it. I really like that. Okay, I'm gonna put this with it, and I'm gonna figure I can get 2 pages out of that too with all these pieces. So there's 4. So that's pretty good out of my 4.5 pieces I had left. So let's see, what else can I work out of this? See, now I like both sides of this too. So if I could work something out of that. Now I did use that green. I don't want to bring that back and switch it around. Let me see. That seems like too much green. I think I'm gonna leave that there. Let's see, what can I mix with? Now that's too much for the plaid, but whoa, that's pretty. I like that. So I could use that for that side. What could I use for this side? I have 2 shades of green. Now I would have to cut this away from the stripe to use a plaid with it in my mind. I'm kind of not liking that green with the green that's there. But maybe, yeah, that's not really doing it for me either. Okay, what else do we have here? Oh, I've got some wood. So let's say I brought in I like that together. So I could always use the blue here. Actually, it looks really good on the wood too. I brought out 3 pieces of wood. So I could always use this with the wood. I really like those colors. I have this color too. I just kind of grabbed 3. That looks kind of drab. Oh, definitely don't want that with it. Flash, flash. Okay, I'm gonna use this wood, and maybe I can use it somehow with both of them. I don't know if I might have another piece of this, so if I wanted it for both sides, I could maybe work something out, or I don't know. So I'm gonna figure I can get 2 pieces out of this too. I like all that together. So that's 6. Okay, so I've got this, which I really don't plan on using that, but I could use pieces of this. And I do have this. I mean, I just love this. Wow, they're so much alike. Okay, I love this. And maybe with the yellow this time. Oh, I love this yellow, but I only have this much of it. But maybe I could keep it with that one. I did put in a pink because, boy, that looks nice, doesn't it? I love that. But it could go with this too. And one of these could go with the yellow. That might be a little too vibrant. Okay, do I have one more yellow that's more muted? I thought I had that same exact one but lighter. Okay, well I have a scrap of it. Did I already use it? Might have already used it. Yes, I did. Yeah, so this one, I don't know, I love this one, but yeah, it's super bright, just like the other one. I could maybe stand it in a small dose. I think I'll take these out, so I'm not even thinking about them anymore. Okay, but I do like this. And maybe I could bring in, do I just have the one wood left? I have two woods left. So I mean, oh my gosh, that's gorgeous, isn't it? How's it look now? It's probably too muted with this. I really like that. That's gorgeous. Okay, I'm figuring that is one more. And I still have these bits and pieces that I could do something with. And I could use the pink. I think this purple is just too drab. That must have been how come I used this. But I thought, oh, there's purple again. Let's see, could I pull in this and this? I like those together. So maybe I could do something with that to at least do a page. Maybe I could do two with this. So what did I say I got? This is one. This is at least one. So that's two. And I'm thinking that's two, so that'd be four. This is two, so that'd be six. And I think this is two. So I think I could get 8 out of here now by just doing that. So I am going to put those together because I've got so many embellishments that I would have a hard time doing 8 and using these up. But I'm gonna give it a good try. So I just wanted to do that today. I always think it's interesting. I love to see people make kits. And this was one that I had kind of struggled with just to do the one page when I decided I was going to do this. And then, and I know the vintage weathered garden, I'm struggling with that because even though I love the muted colors, by the time I get photos on that and the background is so muted, I always have to add something to it. And the first one I added just black, a little black outline. The next one I added a little pink too with Skylar in her hat. And maybe I've got them out of order. And then one I used a wood tone, and that was the girls picking beans. So sometimes you just got to add stuff. Well, and this one wasn't even a full kit, but after seeing, Janet working with it, I knew that she, she's like, everything's so decorative, which, I mean, I'd rather pull in my own stuff and get all the decorative stuff. So I'm good with that. And, it's like with the Peachy Cheap deal, I got to get all these little things with it. I think I might have either bought the foam things or the brads, but it could have all came together. I just don't remember. I would have to go watch my video. But I love this collection, and it was so fun to play with. I love it with the purple, and so I am just going to be And I love purple and yellow together, so that's going to be really nice. So I'm going to work with that some more. And that's it. Thank you for watching. If you have any comments, please let me know. Or please comment. And if you have any questions, remember to like it, subscribe if you haven't, ring the bell if you want to get notifications, and have a wonderful day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.